Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, so today is Labor Day here in the US, so everyone's off. So I kind of spent the morning doing a little bit of work, doing my usual Monday blog post, all that kind of admin stuff. But I'm taking the rest of the day off because we're headed out to the US Open out in Queens. So it's the tennis, and every year I live here, I'm like, next year I'm going to the tennis. I'm gonna get some tickets and go out there and just like experience it, because when it's so close, why not? So I'm actually heading there with Emirates today, which is very exciting. They've invited me and a +1, Tommy, into their suite for like food and drinks and a really great view of the court. And Federer is playing later on this evening, so we're going to go out there early now, give a wander around, and then go into the suite and spend the evening with them. And we probably will be there until pretty late, because I think the tennis goes on late and there's also another match after Federer. So we'll see how we're feeling. Tomorrow's like back to work and it's fashion week and I'm heading away next weekend, so I do have a lot to do, but I want to just make the most of this opportunity. So I will bring you with me. Obviously I'm going to actually tie up my hair now and I'll show you my outfit and then we'll head out. So this is what I'm wearing, just a plain white simple dress. I've just belted it with this vintage black and gold belt, and then my Tommy by Gigi Tommy Hilfiger boots, which I love and I wear so much, and then just a black and gold close watch, and my hair up for a change because it's just hot and I just don't feel like curling it. So I just kind of brushed it through and put a bit of oil through and like a big messy ponytail. And then I'm gonna wear these sunnies which Ken gave to me. They're kind of like her Ray-Bans. I think these are from Topshop, and I'm gonna bring my Chanel bag so I can fit in some snacks. Priorities. So yeah, that is me ready to go. Should be fun. We're actually going to be going into the suite at the main court with Emirates. I'm here with them today, so it looks really, really cool. I'm just waiting to meet the girl, their PR girl. So we're just kind of wandering around now. I'm not gonna lie, we already got some food. I'm so hungry. That match is finished and they have just kind of emptied out the stadium. They have like a day ticket and an evening ticket. It's kind of bright. So the suite also, like, they change over the people in that as well, but they've let us stay, which is really nice. So Federer is playing at 7, so we're going to stay on for that. Obviously he's going to be amazing. Let me bring down this brightness. That's at 7, and they're going to have a dinner for us in there too. So I think they're going to have a full 3-course meal and desserts and drinks and everything. So I think we have that now pretty soon, and then the big match at 7. So yeah, very, very cool Monday. Huge thank you to Emirates for having us here. It's such a treat.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
We're Federer just won that, so we're just meeting up next one now. It looks like you got a bad I got blistered.
These two have played once before. 2 years ago in the first round.
That's it, we're finished. We're gonna head home now. Such a good day, oh my god. Very fun. Good morning. It is Tuesday. We are obviously back home again after all the tennis adventures. Wow, such a cool day. Like, I'm still thinking about it and I want to go again for the rest of the week because that was only like the first rounds, I think. So now the quarterfinals are next and then the semis and then the finals. So I'd love to go back, but there's definitely no time. It's fashion week and then we're heading away to Barbados on Sunday. So my tennis days are over, but it was a really good experience. If you ever do get a chance to go out there, definitely do it. It's only about 40 minutes from the city on the subway. We got the 7 train from Grand Central and it took about 40 or 45 minutes, which is actually fine. And then we got it back in last night as well because traffic is crazy when those big things are on. But I'm just at home today. Actually, having a coffee. What's new? We got some new Fiji water delivered. I'm gonna be doing something with them during fashion week. I'm in Barbados, so they sent me some new water. Just turn off that. Kellen's here. Hello, Kellen. So what is the plan for today? Turn this down, it's a little bit bright. So getting used to this new camera. I used to have the Canon G7X and I changed over to the M6 and it just requires a little bit more tweaking when I'm shooting, so it takes a bit of time, but I'm getting there. As you can see, the rail actually, so fashion week starts officially on Thursday, so I'm kind of in the process of planning things out. This rail obviously doesn't belong in the sitting room, but I genuinely don't have any room for it in my bedroom, so this is where it has to live right now. So this kind of middle part here are some fashion week options and the rest are like possible. This side is kind of Barbados options, so I'm kind of getting a bit organized, but I feel like I will have to run out tomorrow and probably get a few last bits. Actually, I'll just show you one thing that I love. So this is something new that I ordered from Matches Fashion recently. It's self-portrait. I won't show you the full thing in case I do wear it during fashion week, but it is so fab. If I wear it, it's actually a jumpsuit, but if I wear it, I'll obviously post a picture. But the detail, it's stunning. And then these are just a few other kind of new wintry bits. I have the winter bits on black hangers. I'm really weird about hangers. They all have to be the same for certain sections. And then this is kind of still like summery bits. I have the nicest things from these Australian brands that send me some pieces. This one's really cool. It's kind of hard to show it now on the hanger, but this one's from Keepsake. And they sent this out to me, but it's a play suit and it has these really big puffy sleeves and then it ties around the middle, and pink wouldn't usually be my color, but I think for Barbados that would be really cool. And there's also kind of a green top version in there too with really puffy sleeves, so they'll be fun. And then a few other bits you would have seen from my haul. This mustard dress will be coming with me from River Island, and yeah, a few more bits in there. And this is kind of like summer stuff. This was actually the ASOS top that I wore. You might have seen my Instagram recently. It's basically like a little sequins glitter top, but I absolutely loved it. It was like perfect. I wore white jeans and little kind of rose gold heels, and so easy. So it's actually River Island, but I got on ASOS, so I'll leave a link to that below just in case you want to have a look at it. So yeah, we're just going to be in the office for a while this morning. I'm obviously vlogging, but I also have to film another video and then I have to get editing. So it's going to be busy because tomorrow's Wednesday and that's kind of our last full office day before fashion week and before I head away. So, and then when we come back, when Tommy and I come back from Barbados, Kaylin and I are going again. So we're back for, oh hello Kaylin.
I have to cover my face.
Go on, show.
No, they look terrible, stop.
They're not that bad.
They're way worse than yesterday.
Oh, there. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so when Tommy and I get back from Barbados, we get back next Saturday, and then I just have Sunday here, and then Kel and I go again on Monday for like, what, 10 days? 9 days. So that's kind of September gone. So today and tomorrow are our last day just to kind of work on our content plan for the next month and video plan and editing and just admin and emails and all that kind of like boring stuff, I guess, because when I'm away it's a bit harder to keep on top of it. So that is the plan today. I'm gonna have another coffee now. I think I might actually head out and get a coffee because I haven't been out yet today, and yeah, I'll just keep vlogging for the rest of the day. I have Obviously the title of this video I think is going to be about decisions, and I do want to have a chat about the apartment, because obviously if you've seen my last video you'll have known that I went to look at apartments and there was one that really caught my eye, but then I didn't know what to do because I love this apartment, but obviously me and Tommy are going to be living together, so the other apartment probably would have been more suitable. And to be honest, it was just the most stressful decision making process. They were all about to kill me, killing Tommy, everyone. I was texting my mom, but I did make a decision in the end, so I do want to chat about that and kind of what my plan is and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a bit of work now and then I'll come back to that. I'm very comfy and casual today. This is the jumper from H&M that I showed you, I think, in my haul and in a vlog. This is it on, just with these pearl jeans and pearl sandals, which probably shouldn't wear together, but no one's gonna see me today, so it's fine, except for all of you. But yeah, the jumper is what I wanted to show you. It's so comfy. I think it comes in a few more colors too that I might get. Just has this little logo here. Okay, time to get some smoothies. Wow, it's beautiful again today. Definitely wearing too many clothes. We don't have too far to go. So nice, thankfully, because the last week has not been that nice weather-wise here in New York, so it's so much better. Got the smoothies. These are actually nice green smoothies, which are hard to find. That place does good ones. Trying my best to limit my coffee to maybe like one a day, and I'm actually not doing too bad. So instead of my coffee runs, I'm trying to get the smoothies recently, and these are actually pretty good, so we'll see how long that lasts. Alright, just back, and it's already like more than half empty. It's actually so nice. It's kale, spinach, pineapple juice and banana. Really nice. Like, it almost tastes too nice for green juice, but kale and spinach is in there, so how bad can it be for me, realistically? But anyway, I want to have a chat to you about the apartment. Okay, so if you watched my last video, you have seen that I went out apartment hunting, looking at new apartments, and I showed you 5 in the video, and it was apartment number 3 which I was really thinking about. But the decision was take that or stay in my current apartment for 1 more year. And in the end, if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll have seen that I decided to stay in my current apartment. And I already kind of went through the reasons on Snapchat, but I keep forgetting that not all of you follow me on Snapchat. I guess Snapchat used to kind of be my YouTube. That's where I used to kind of talk about everything, but obviously YouTube is now you know, growing really fast, which is really exciting. So there's lots of new people here, so I figured it'd be good just to chat about it in today's video as well. So the main reason that I decided not to move in the end, and trust me, like, I think the main reason I'm addressing this today is because I've seen some comments on the video, and also some people have sent me some comments saying that I was never planning on moving, that it was all just for that video. And I literally was like, are you serious? How are you accusing me of that? Of course I considered moving. Like, I went into doing that video looking at apartments, and as I said at the beginning of the video, I was 50-50 about moving, and I said that straight out from the get-go. I was like, I do love my current apartment, but because Tommy, my boyfriend, now lives in New York, you know, I figured a 1-bedroom and like moving to kind of a new apartment, and our first apartment together, you know, here in New York would be really nice. So that's why I was looking for new apartments. And the fact that some people were like, you're just doing this for the sponsored video and it's all someone said it was a stunt. I literally was like, oh my god, I can't. And I always know when to defend myself, and I did defend myself in the comments in that video. And yeah, it was a sponsored video, but someone else commented being like, you know, all these sponsored videos, but like, I am so choosy about the sponsored stuff that I do, and it has to be something that I use or that I would use. And using a broker like Triple Mint is something that I 100% will use even next year when I'm moving again. Like, it's things that are organically fitting into my life, and this is a lifestyle channel. I don't just focus on just makeup or just fashion or just interiors. I really bring you along in my life, and if a brand comes to me and they want to do a collaboration, and I know that collaboration will fit into my life and fit into my lifestyle channel, then yeah, I want to work with them because it's fun and it kind of keeps the content interesting for me. To be honest, I'd say less than 1/5 of my videos are sponsored. There's so many more that aren't sponsored, and I'm just trying to use those videos to help you. And I hope then when I do sponsor videos that you can support them and understand that they are fully thought out, that I've really thought about things, and like I'm not just doing it for the sake of it. I promise you, I was looking at those apartments, and you can check my Facebook group, message group with the girls over here, and I was writing to them being like, should I take it? And I was sending them videos, and I was sending them to my mom, and trust me, I was thinking about moving. But in the end, I decided to stay here, and I just was talking to Tommy, and he was a little bit anti the move. I guess he's kind of new here still, and he loves where we live now, and he loves the area, and he just was kind of like convinced me to stay here for 1 more year and then we'll move next year. Mainly because we love the area we live in, and we also love the space of this apartment, and it's just very hard to leave it. And yes, the other apartment had like a fancy swimming pool, and it had a gym, and it had like a lounge area upstairs and a doorman, and it looked like a hotel. So obviously I was like, whoa, this is like very enticing. But at the end of the day, I think the area you live in is really important, and it wasn't even that far from where we are, but the area has a different vibe where that apartment was, and I don't think it was as neighborhoody. And like we love it in the Upper East Side because we just feel like we know the people around us, and we know our laundrette and our local cafes, and it just feels really homely up here. And I think we just weren't ready to leave just yet, so that is why I stayed here in the end. So I'm going to stay in my current apartment, which is also still very exciting, and we're going to make some changes. So I know loads of you are commenting being like, move apartment so you can do a whole new apartment tour and a whole new redecoration, and you really wanted to see that. But instead I'm going to make some changes, I think, in my current apartment. There'll be some changes and new decorations. The kitchen will probably stay the same, there's not much we can do there, but the office area will be changing. I kind of mentioned that as well in a previous video before I was thinking about moving and blah blah. So yeah, there will be some changes to come. So new interiors videos, so you might be excited about that if you do like those videos that I do. So yeah, I want to just get that off my chest and give you a little bit of explanation about why I did decide to stay here, and hopefully you'll be excited that there'll be some changes coming and more room tours and updates. Because even if you are in your apartment or your own house like for more than a year or 2 years, I'm sure you kind of want to give it a bit of an update as well, and give it a kind of, I don't know, a new lease of life. So hopefully those interiors videos will give you a bit of inspiration for that as well. So yeah, that's all to come. And with that was actually a longer chat than I expected, but I have to get back to work now and get editing this video actually, because today is going way too fast and I still have so much to do. So I might actually leave this video here and then get on to the next one. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed seeing the US Open, and hopefully you're happy with my apartment decision as well. And yeah, I've loads more to show you this week. It's going to be brightness on this camera. It's going to be Fashion Week this week, so be sure to follow along on Instagram, and I'll be able to show you my outfits. I have a few more arriving this evening, I think, and then next week I'll be on a trip as well. So lots of outfits to come if you like that side of things, and I guess I'll see you next time. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.